Be careful not to choke on your aspirations.
The Force is with you, young Skywalker. But you are not a Jedi yet.
Hey, what is up, YouTube fam? It's Dupree, aka Darth Vader, right here with another reaction. This one is to Mojo's top 10 times Darth Vader went beast mode. You obviously know Darth Vader is like my favorite character and everything, so yeah, we definitely have to do a reaction to this. Yeah, sorry, I had the helmet on and my power gloves. But who needs the Infinity Gauntlet when you got, like, you know, some Darth Vader gloves and stuff? So we're gonna give this a reaction and see what this is about. We'll see. Okay, we'll see if this links up with what I think are his top 10 you know, beast mode kind of things. And go.
You underestimate my power.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 times Darth Vader went beast mode.
Yep. Yep. Oh, they're putting stuff from the game in this too.
Moments where the Dark Lord of the Sith was more mean machine than man. We're only counting moments that are considered canon. Sorry, Force Unleashed fans. We'll be looking at all forms of media, so consider this your spoiler warning now.
They're doing the comic book stuff too, yes.
Were our picks all too easy? Are our puns as clumsy as they are stupid? Sound off in the comments below.
I'm gonna
Number
like
10,
this one.
wiping out
Yes.
200 rebel troopers. Star Wars Vader Down number 1,
Yes.
and Star Wars Darth Vader number 13. It's a shame that Marvel didn't throw money at James Earl Jones to turn this comic run into an audiobook,
movie.
or even just a phone call from him saying the closing line of Vader Down, as it's possibly one of the finest villain quotes never spoken.
Ever.
When told that he's surrounded by 200 rebels, the Dark Lord of the Sith's response is cold. All I am surrounded by is fear and dead men. Damn. With a small wave of the hand, he activates the thermal detonators hanging from most troopers' belts. He cleans up the rest with his lightsaber. Then he just casually walks off. Number 9, facing Anakin Skywalker. Star Wars Darth Vader number 24. Again, the Star Wars comics make an appearance on this list, much to the credit of the writers who just got Darth Vader. As with Clone Wars, Rebels, and The Mandalorian, it's like the creators read the minds of fans and brought their imaginations to life. This showdown, which actually occurs in Vader's mind when the machine part of him has been shut down, demonstrates the internal battle that's probably waged in his head every day since he turned from Anakin Skywalker into Darth Vader. After violently disposing of Anakin, Vader regains control of his body and kills his captor. It's a ferocious display of pure will. Number 8, beating Kanan and Ezra. Star Wars Rebels.
I love this moment so much.
After an impressive first season, Star Wars Rebels returned to the screens with a TV movie that combined the first 2 episodes of Season 2, culminating in a showdown
People are
between
super
Kanan,
sleeping
Ezra,
on
and
Rebels
Vader.
Darth Vader.
The season opener did not disappoint when it came to showing off the Dark Lord's fearsome power.
The Master has deceived you into believing that you can become a Jedi.
He got a foreboding entrance similar to his Rogue One massacre, underscored with the Imperial March. After a little verbal back and forth, he easily bested the duo in a lightsaber duel.
And he was just playing with them too. He didn't even want to kill him.
His most beast mode moment came when, after being supposedly squashed by a walker, he picked it up with the Force and simply tossed it aside.
Do you even lift, bro?
That doesn't kill him, what will? Not us. Run!
Number 7, destroying a Tusken Raider camp again. Star Wars Darth Vader number 1. We all remember the horrific moment when Anakin Skywalker massacred the Sand People in Episode 2, taking revenge for the death of his mother. Most
Hates
of the
them
carnage
Tuscans.
occurred off-screen. We only found out the full extent of it when he told Padme. In the comics, however, when Vader destroys another
Vader be like,
Tusken
"F
Raider
them
camp,
Tuskens."
it's much more graphic. Returning to Tatooine, the Dark Lord is haunted by his past. Remembering his hatred of the Sand People, he brutally wipes out a nearby settlement. To cap this moment off after hearing about the attack from a lone survivor, another tribe of Sand People end up worshipping him as a deity. Number 6.
They built a
Dueling
freaking
Ahsoka.
mountain of
Star
him.
Wars Rebels.
Statue.
After such a long time away from the screen, save for a moment at the end of Episode 3, Darth Vader made quite the return through his appearances in Star Wars Rebels.
Revenge is not the Jedi way.
I am no Jedi.
It's like one of the best Darth Vader moments. I would have put it higher, but it's okay.
Whilst we caught a glimpse of his fighting prowess in the Season 2 premiere, the finale showed us the Vader in his prime that we'd all hoped to see.
Sad we never got this in live
It's a
action.
bittersweet entry on this list, as you could almost have believed that his former apprentice, Ahsoka, was about to bring him to the light. Instead, he utters 4 words that send shivers down your spine.
And you will die.
Using Clone Wars actor Matt Lanter helped convey that
Such a
despite
cool
having
line.
Anakin's voice, only Vader remained. Number 5. Cutting off Luke's hand.
That's
Star Wars
5?
Episode 5, The
Wow.
Empire Strikes Back.
Wow.
Vader warned him. Kenobi warned him. But still, Skywalker went up against Darth Vader and had his
Wow.
butt handed to him.
I can't believe that's number 5.
At the start of the duel between father and son in Empire, Vader holds back, taking his time. Still, there are hints of beast mode early on.
I would've put this
such
as
when
number
he
2,
uses the Force
honestly.
to pummel Luke with random objects. As the duel ramps up, he becomes more and more aggressive,
Yep.
until he's just going all out, beating Luke
I
back.
had to learn this whole duel for Saber Guild for a show
It
once.
ends, of course, with the moment when Vader cuts off Luke's second favorite lightsaber hand.
Can I get a hand?
There is no escape. Don't make me destroy you.
Number 4. Overthrowing the Emperor. Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. This may be a bit of a contentious entry, as the question remains over whether it was Vader who killed Palpatine or Anakin.
Thought to betray you, Father. I feel the good.
There is no conflict.
We'll talk
The
about
moment
this
which
later.
redeems the man beneath
After
the
this.
cybernetic suit has a badly wounded Vader sacrifice himself to save his son from Sidious's Force lightning attack.
And then no, though.
Try to forget the remastered Ultimate Edition super unnecessary no that Vader
Exactly
yells
what I
as he
said.
hoists the Emperor up. Instead, just appreciate the moment for what it is. A broken cyborg, putting aside his decades of hate, manipulation, and betrayal, acting on sheer instinct and willpower.
I'll not leave you here. I've got to save you.
You already have.
Number 3. Fighting Cal Kestis and Seer. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Okay. Whoever made this list, okay.
Force
I mean, it's dope,
Unleashed
but
may
still.
not be canon, but what we have in its place more than makes up for it. Despite his late arrival and approximately 6 minutes of screen time, depending on how often you had Cal foolishly
Mm-hmm.
take him on, this Vader is a full-on Force beast.
You have failed me, Inquisitor.
The voice.
Cal, run!
His Inquisitor doesn't even try to resist as he dispatches her. With a mere wave of his hand, he clears Seer from his path too. He then proceeds to throw an entire room at the player before chasing you through the Imperial base. The writers really knew how to give us the best of Vader, making him a presence that invoked absolute terror, as true villains should.
I love the one-handed
Towering pillar of
Makashi.
overwhelming strength.
Yeah, it's Makashi,
This
yeah.
is Darth Vader.
Fighting
Number 2,
style.
First duel with Obi-Wan. Star Wars Episode
Okay.
3, The Revenge of the Sith.
Alright,
The original
I see what they're
Kenobi and
going,
Vader
yeah.
duel was little more than a turn on the spot and a couple of stabby motions. To make up for it, the fight that turned Anakin Skywalker from Jedi Knight to part machine warlord was a visual masterpiece.
Yep.
Episode 3 might have had dialogue so corny that even silent movie directors cringed, yet its action was fast-paced and told a story of its own. Their duel on Mustafar went at breakneck speed. Ironically, it was Vader who cost Anakin the fight by allowing his Sith arrogance to blind him.
You underestimate my power.
Could have kept them legs and that one last arm.
As a bonus beast moment, there's the scene where Vader force implodes a room with his rage and grief. Before we unveil our number one pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Killing a cybernetically enhanced Rancor. Star Wars Darth Vader, number 21 to 22. If you're cybernetically enhanced, then your enemy's Rancor should be too.
That was okay.
Killing Obi-Wan Kenobi. Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. Production values aside, killing Kenobi was all too easy for the learner turned master. Not the younglings. Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Though unseen, Vader's
not
first
really-
act is his worst.
Skywalker, there are too many.
No comment.
What are we going to do?
Die.
Before we continue,
That's so
please
messed up,
subscribe to our
though.
channel and ring the bell to get notified.
We already know what's gonna be
You have
number
the option
one.
to be
We
notified
already
for
know.
individual videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1.
Yep.
Rampage on the Profundity. Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. If you didn't jump out of your seat when you heard that familiar breathing, then
I
you definitely
threw
did
my-
when that crimson
yeah.
saber lit up.
Cough.
Finally, we got the ultimate beast mode Darth Vader. The original trilogy had only hinted at this version, and the prequels never quite showed it.
Same.
But now, as Vader slashed, choked, and threw his way through the Profundity, we got to see the most
Yes.
fearsome foe of a galaxy far, far away. Originally not even part of the script, this scene encapsulates the brutality of the villain perfectly. Was it fan service? Yes.
Yes.
Do we care?
No. I mean, no.
Do you agree with our pick?
I hate that now, but whatever. Okay, Mojo. Yes and no. Obviously, the number one, Rogue One, would be number one. But I'm a little. I'm kind of surprised that they put the duel between Luke and Vader so much lower. They put it after, even killing Palpatine. Yes, killing Palpatine and all that was a, unexpected thing, considering where the movies were at that time. But honestly, if this had been my list, number one would have been honestly a toss-up between Rogue One and Empire Strikes Back. But probably saying number one would have been Rogue One. Honestly, that is the most beast mode Darth Vader we've ever gotten. And one, I remember seeing that moment in theaters. I lost it. I had a can of popcorn that I bought, and I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming, and I threw it and then kicked it, and then I just remember screaming, jumping from joy, and the whole theater just like erupting, like, oh my god, you know, it just being like the biggest thing. So yes, I would have put that number 1, which they did too. So yes, that's number 1. Number 2 should have been not even Vader cutting off Luke's hand, just that whole duel in general. Like, he went beast mode in that. You can see the rage behind the mask as like he's holding so much back. Like, he, you know, wants to end this duel really quick, but he also has like no time to waste on his son. He's like, all right, I toyed with you long enough. I'm going to end this battle right now. Chop off the hand. So I would have put that as number 2. Number 3, my number 3 would have been Ahsoka versus Vader. Yeah, Ahsoka versus Vader. That whole thing. So Star Wars Rebels, Twilight of the Apprentice. That would have been my number 3. Like I said, you get you know, Darth Vader. You get Anakin Skywalker. You get Ahsoka. You get, like I said, the cracked helmet, so you can actually see Anakin's face, his Clone Wars face. You have Matt Lanter back voicing Anakin just for that, like, Ahsoka, like when the helmet's cracked open. You have James Earl Jones back doing the lines, and it's crazy because all the lines are like harking back to Clone Wars, like, revenge is not the Jedi way, you know, all that, you know, because Anakin says that to Ahsoka in the Clone Wars. It's, you know, it's heartbreaking, bittersweet, and probably one of his best moments. I think I've told you guys before how I would have ended it, but that's still number 3. Number 4 would have been Vader versus Kanan and Ezra. Him just handling and then like lifting the walker, like, you know, above his head. That would have been my number 4. Number 5. I'm still not even doing Return of the Jedi. It was number 5. Number 5, beast mode moment would have been, and they left this out. I was a little surprised they left this out. In the same episode, Siege of Lothal, which, you know, Vader fights Kanan and Ezra. Afterwards, he lets them go. He puts a tracker on his ship. He tracks them, the Ghost crew, back to the Rebel fleet. And then he flies his TIE fighter and like demolishes like Phoenix Squadron, everything. He literally takes out a bunch of A-Wings, like a whole squadron by himself, and we've never seen him do anything close to that in his TIE fighter before. Even like flying like in the Clone Wars or Revenge of the Sith, like Anakin Skywalker was always supposed to be like the best pilot in the galaxy, and now even more so because, you know, he's Darth Vader and he obviously has the Force, and you know, it's Dark Lord of the Sith. So, you know, him flying his TIE fighter, the Force would only amplify him. They showed him flying his TIE fighter, obviously, in episode 4, A New Hope, but he didn't really do too much besides destroy, you know, some starfighters, which obviously he did a lot, but, you know, that technology at the time was very limited to show anything really cool, anything really just different. But this, like, come on, you had him, you know, evading the A-Wings, all the fire. There's at one point where he busts a Fast and the Furious move. He like basically pulls up his TIE fighter and has it flying backwards, spinning backwards, mind you, as he fires and destroys 2 A-Wings. Like, honestly, that is the most beast mode moment out of any like starfighter, like, you know, space battle I've ever seen in any Star Wars medium. So I'm surprised they didn't put that on there, and that would have been my number 5. My number 6 would have been Return of the Jedi, and then the rest what they went to. The comic book stuff, yes, there's a lot more moments in the comics which are beast mode, but they hit the right ones, like Vader Down, which needed to be obviously either a TV movie or a series or something, and yeah, Anakin versus Darth Vader, where he's you know, in his head he basically duels his own self. Or even another good moment would have been in the newer 2018 Vader comics, where, you know, he him and Darth Moomin build his castle in Mustafar, and then the spirit, the embodiment or whatever of Anakin / Vader goes through this weird dimension, you know, missing his arms and legs, but where his arms and legs, where it's all like white or whatever, and he defeats like all the Jedi and Palpatine and all that. I would have put that in there, but you know, that's just me. I might have to redo this, maybe after Kenobi, with all like the dopest Darth Vader movie, beast mode, with all the top 10 times Vader went beast mode, my real you know, whole Darth Vader beast mode. But like I said, this has just been my opinion about this Mojo video. They did good. They did good. My hat's off to them. They did good for, yeah. Anyway, guys, let me know what you thought about this video. I'll probably be doing more videos like this. I've stockpiled a lot from what you guys have sent me and stuff I've wanted to react to. So let me know in thoughts and comments down below. Let me know what would have been like your top Vader beast mode moments in your order. Yeah. Anyway, let me know in the thoughts and comments down below. And as always, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. And if you didn't like this video, hit that like button. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. And if you could be so kind as to hit that bell to get notifications for all my latest videos, that would be great. And as always, guys, thank you guys for watching this so much. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. 1,000. Like I said, I don't take it for granted. Like, you guys, like, you know, love and support and all the kind words you guys have given me through all this whole YouTube journey. And I hope you continue to you know, watch and comment and spread the love, just like, you know, you guys have been doing from the beginning. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this. Take care. May the force be with you. Bye.